Is it possible to decenter men if I'm in a relationship or married? In my experience, I say yes. And it's simply because decentering men or males just simply means you will no longer self sacrifice. And this is not to say that your family is not as important as your self healing and self love journey is, but the point is, we will no longer allow our partners to be the center of our world. If your relationship has always been about you decentering yourself, it will not be easy to make this transition. It will be hard. He or she, they, them may not like it, and you even may have a hard time saying no. And I would highly recommend working with your therapist and or counselor to make this transition if you do not feel well equipped to do so. It doesn't have to be everything all at once, but it just simply means that you will no longer abandon your own well-being. And it also will require a deep and heartfelt conversation with your spouse. Let them know what you need. Be very honest. Be very candid. It's absolutely possible, and it's especially possible if it's done from the beginning. But if you've already been in this relationship for a period of time, there's always room for growth. And if you cannot grow in a relationship, then maybe that relationship can no longer serve you at your fullest, highest self.
Okay. All right, here we have another one. Okay, and this one seems to be in a marriage or some sort of long-term relationship. I guess we should call it a partnership because we know the women have been, well, they've shit the bed, basically. Okay, marriage is not marriage anymore. It's a business arrangement and shit. And there's so many you kings out there. Get this, embedded in your schools and shit, with a nail puncher for some of you. The better off we'll be and whatnot because it'll give you an edge making, making a business arrangement in this so-called partnership. This is a selfish woman that's married to someone, some tragic male married this woman, okay? And she's talking about decentering men. We're on that shit again. And you know how, she has to find her comfort zone and blah, blah. We've heard it's the pseudo psychological, babble. It's just noise. It's white noise and shit to any truly masculine person or somebody that's SYSB, completely selfish to a T for your own self-preservation. Especially when you hear shit like this on the regular. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do as a modern man? Okay, we talk about modern women, but what is a modern man in this society? When you have a woman that thinks this way, that's it. And already in a long-term relationship, I bet you her partner, doesn't know any of this bullshit she's talking about right now. This man or woman or whatever probably thinks that he's in a regular, committed, monogamous relationship. She's selfish. She's thinking about herself. He's just a utility there. She's using him. Okay. Whether they're sharing assets or not, she's wasting the other person's time if she comes to this, thought process after marrying this guy. I'm pretty sure she wore a white dress and, whatever. Maybe she wore a suit, who the fuck knows. But yeah, she's, that's fucked up to be in a long-term relationship. And you decide to change your life and shit, but you don't give the other person the courtesy of getting out of pulling the ripcord and getting out of the motherfucking stuff. Basically, it's like this the double jeopardy of Western marriage that a woman can be, legally bound to you and shit and decide to change all the fucking rules arbitrarily depending on how she feels at the given moment and shit. You have no say in either drag by your ankles or give up everything that you ever had in life and your fucking children and your future and your legacy and shit. And you got somebody right here, they're trying to, gaslight you into oblivion and shit. If you think that, this is some sort of, positive, situation that you find yourself in. You get trapped in a legally binding marriage. There's no checks and balances in these marriages and whatnot. She's going to change the rules. She's not going to, put out or anything, then you should have the right to get out of the motherfucker with your assets intact and in primary custody of the children and shit. All right, this woman is she's no looker. Okay, I have to say something. My age group and shit. She reminds me of someone you would see on the '80s TV shows, a extra in the back. Of, you know, she has she looks like a adult adolescent. Okay, she doesn't even look. She doesn't strike me as old. She does look like a woman. I know that it is a woman, but she doesn't look like a woman. She looks like a giant 14-year-old kid or something and shit. It's not her hairdo, not just how she presents and shit. And yeah, it's her kind of fucked up body with the little shitty love hand and everything on it. And I can say that because women present visually to men. Okay? They present visually to men. Right? And based on this, they demand so much from you and want to give you so little or nothing at all. It's a scam shit. I think I'll touch on that later in another video. Everything is scam minded shit. She's in marriage and she wants to change all the fucking rules and be selfish and think about her own fucking personal needs. If they have kids, anything that fuck. Okay? There's no motherly instinct. It's been socially engineered out of mostly a lot of our women. Okay, where they you can't see the forest for the trees. They're the wants, their desires. You know, supersede everything else. You know, there's an old TV head. You know, the old fucking Star Trek show that Leonard Nimoy, the Spock used to always say the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few and shit. But it's inverted in our ethnic community. I'm looking at this motherfucker. She's no great shakes and shit. I have to get everything that I want out of the marriage right up front, you know. And I tell you kings like this. You want some long-term relationship, you see this, start seeing this kind of shit, red flags and everything, you need to get the fuck out, okay? You need to just bite the bullet and get the fuck out of this. I'd rather sacrifice my assets than, you know, my personal peace and space and, you know, my sanity, my spiritual, you know, situation. Yeah, get the fuck out, man. Don't suffer this shit for a minute. When a woman starts talking to you like this, a woman is speaking and shit, there is no relationship, okay? Your children are fucked, okay? Don't give her no cover whatsoever. Don't jump in front of the bullet. You know, black men are social engineers that take it on the fucking chin and shit. That's why these women get indignant when they can't emotionally give us a bloody nose when they feel like this shit. This is what all this is about. They're calling you sassy and everything, but they're sassy and shit. They calling you sassy while they're acting like a butch. I don't know any better. I would think this woman was dead. You know, to be quite honest, and nothing wrong with that shit. I have to say that, okay? You know, I'm not bothered by that shit in any fucking way. Trust me. Not bothered by that shit, okay? But this woman, I don't see any reason why anybody would want to remain in any kind of fucking relationship with her when she's selfish as fucking only thinks about herself. Marriage is supposed to be two becoming one, okay? Two becoming one, which is ironic and shit because, you know, the minority majority and, you know, extremist factions in our society would like everyone to be androgynous and shit. You know, give up their gender identity and shit. Here we have one of these subjects, these proto subjects, right here, slapping her pie hole and shit, talking about what she ain't gonna do with it. You know, how it's all about her, even though she's in a committed relationship, a legal marriage, legal binding a contract with another motherfucker. It's now stuck in a bad big deal. You know, make that shit make sense. Alright, miss, fuck you. Okay? You go tell your husband how you feel, tell him all the shit you wanna do. He's gonna say, okay, go make me a sandwich. But first, I want you to knob me the fuck off, okay? I need to be knobbed off and have my pipes clean. You make a sandwich and shit. You know, make me a nice sandwich and, you know, go check on the kids. And then they pack a bag and go where the fuck you need to go to live that kind of lifestyle and shit. Okay? You go fuck yourself, okay? I'm unapologetically masculine. The minute you tell me you want to opt out of this contract and fuck me over and steal all my assets and money and shit, then we're not cool, okay? You gotta kick rocks. Okay, you do a moonwalk up out of this bitch, or you could do the forward going moonwalk, or you know, do the ducky or whatever the fuck, but get the fuck up. Right? That's how you handle this shit. Okay, there's no need for any motherfucker to self-flagellate his ass and go into an early grave to get away from this misandry. Okay, or a rampant misandry, sexism and shit, and just straight up black identity treating someone gender. in the black community and shit. All right, I'm gonna make some more videos today. So, hey, you tune in, you hit the like button. I need some subscribers and shit. Let's say another fucking video. Then I'm shadow banned to death. Okay, I'm shadow banned to death. All right. So they're trying to keep me from reaching 1,000. I would like to reach 1,000 subscribers before these motherfuckers pull the rug out from under me like they usually do. Anyway, that being said, I'm out. I'll see you in the next video.
The Black Patriarchy. A non-existent group of fictional black male power brokers not discredited, erroneously jailed or outright killed by the minority majority who look the other way as they work tirelessly to shame, oppress, and outright take out the altruistic black female populace of the honorable democratic United States of America. 3K's incel bitches. These evil wealthy members of the black patriarchy are the sole reason for all the ills of the black community, walking, talking, holding down jobs, and doing everything up to and including giving their very lives in service to their baby mamas and baby's motherfucking kids. Their motto that strikes fear into the hearts of black women everywhere: bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.